Let's do this. So hello there everybody, welcome back for another week of Wargames Tutorial Thursday with your host, your favorite Finn TMS. Oh my god, so many voices. This is a weekly, sort of, weekly Q&A, FAQ, whatever, news about the Interstellar Marines development and so on, or at least that's what it was before the summer, and well, I told everybody that I might be gone for a while, I might have not energy to do this and all that jazz, and I may have returned, but sort of. I can't promise that it will be weekly once again. Who knows? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But without further ado, let's get to the news, shall we? Unfortunately, there ain't any. Well, there is some stuff going on in the. Let me just slap that FPS counter. There we go. Because it really felt like low frames. But yeah, it's been there's some stuff at the dev section. Mostly it's really quiet, but nothing worthwhile talking about. Yeah. So, no news whatsoever, but yeah. A lot of you might be wondering where the hell I've been, or, you know, I doubt most of you care, but I have noticed that on my absence, other people have kept the weekly Thursday games up, or at least some war games from what I could tell. I've been going for what, 3 months now? Or something along those lines. I had, I don't know what even I mentioned. Maybe I had been gone longer than that? I don't honestly remember. It's been like, I remember nothing from the video, but I was trainee for like, I don't know, over 6 months or so. Then I had a summer job, and now that is over, I'm back on the school and all that jazz, which, by the way, is really depressing after you've been doing hard work, no breaks, and overtime a lot, and you're going back to sit on a school, back on a theory. That is depressing as fuck. Because I really got the taste of doing the real work and all that jazz. So, meh. Back on theory. And I hate theory. But anywho, let's get back to the game. I was doing some get killed by bots, and my god, did it feel good to have your shots actually connect on what you're aiming, because I have, during the summer, I didn't really play anything for whatever reason. I kind of had, I think I spoke about it on the last video, I just had sort of lost the whole, you know, reason to live or something along those lines, to put it bluntly. The games were not enjoyable anymore and etc. And for the most of the summer, I didn't really play anything, and up till recently, I picked up, well, I only been playing PUBG mostly, and even that is more of a recent thing, and my god, nothing has changed on that game, and it sure as hell likes to piss one off. Let's see. Okay, that's crouch button. Cool. So, if not anything else, at least the netcode for this game, which is a hit scan, is, oh my god, feels so good. Oh god, it like, that feels so good after like, all the things in PUBG. I'm sure anybody who plays that game knows what I'm talking about, because holy crap. And things actually die when you hit them. Well, oh god. And glad to see that there are quite a few old names here. Well, mainly Wicked and Joe Stuck, I suppose. Of course, Mac, Recurve, and rest of them I don't really recognize. I mean, Dramika's probably someone familiar, but I hate it when people swap around their nicknames. I have not a clue who everybody, like, If you're on my friend list, and we already play rarely, like, I rarely play with anyone as it is. And people swap their nicknames around. Oh, good lord.
Operations has been breached.
And there we have a G who's stream sniping like a boss. Or something along the lines. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, without further ado, let's get killed. Oh my god. Oh, that feels so good.
Warning. Operations at 50% power.
Sounds like Joe has finally managed to get into the ops. And now I have a decision of whether I should go over there or just wait around this teleporter. One thing to note, however, in comparison to the PUBG is that, you know, people been saying that the recoil on the AR is too, how would I say it, it's too extreme. Like, it's something they can't control. But, you know, after playing PUBG and using the AK like non-stop, this is nothing. Like, or in general, any full automatic gun in that game, for instance, and compared to, oh, that feels so good. Like, I have no problem putting a full auto in a single spot like that. Whereas in PUBG, it would go something along these lines. Even with the whole, well, I just wasted all my ammo. Not that I'm gonna need them. But just to give a rough idea, like, the comparison. Oh, that feels so good. And so easy. I think they should ramp up the recoil even more. But then again, this kills on 2 hits, and the damage stuff works that bit differently on each game. And I really should stop wasting ammo on my AR. But you know, on a side note, the whole hit scan thing, one could argue that hit scan is not a good thing, generally speaking.
Access to operations initiated.
Which I believe Interstellar Marines has. I mean, it's there's no bullet travel or anything like that, so you hit whatever you're aiming at and they die most of the time. Oh, you shitty mother. Right. Mr. Giggles is a dead man. Sergeant Giggles. You cheeky little twat. This is gonna be... This shall sustain me. It will sustain me. I can't do the impression, whatever. He's on the other side. Oh, fuck. Ah, the AR, I mean the SMG got me from behind. But that is fine, because I'll get an opportunity to spawn. Looks like he has moved on. There we go. Revenge is sweet. Taking back what belongs to me with the interest. God, that feels so good. Oh, never mind. I thought somebody had pressed a button. Man, that is a lot of CTR. Okay, Joey boy, come at me.
Access to satellite uplink towers initiated.
Ah, damn it. Well, what can I do? It looks like Joe is rusty, as am I. Although I was not expecting to be shooting that shitty myself. But I have one mag, and that is more than enough to try to... Okay, then. Never mind. Glad to see that some things never change. Well, so much for that whole idea. Joe should be long gone by now. Unless someone has kept him occupied. Hello, Sergeant. We meet again. Canyon alignment. Could that possibly be where Joey boy is? No. I don't think he's in Canyon, but whoever it is, I will go take him out. And for once I actually put out the lights before starting the live stream, so I can actually see and all that. The thing about Joe is that he can get away from there without coming through the doors, so... I thought I saw a player there.
60 seconds. Alert. Mountains alignment initiated.
That is a lot of alignments going off at once. But I couldn't help but notice that, you know, I go back and it's dark. It's nothing but dark.
Third satellite uplink aligned. Access to suborbital data initiated.
Okay, if I have a, like, a, if I, now that I have come back to this whole thing. Okay, where the, oh, god damn it. Now that I have come back to this, way too much stuff going on. Like, it's way too dark.
Attention.
And there are way too many announcements constantly flirting in your way. It's annoying. Like, I get it, the whole lighting is big part of this game, but like, I mean, sure, it covers me right now, but it's really starting to get annoying. Luckily, it will be light for once, but majority of the time, yeah, just in a darkness. Which is fine, but in my book, like, there's too much of a darkness in this game. Like, the light to darkness ratio is, I don't know. I think as fun as the whole night sections of the game are, like, there's just too much of it, which is, I'd say, one of the forces that is actually driving people away, because, you know, having a nighttime every now and then, you know, having to be tactical and all that jazz, no problem. But having it, like, constantly, it's just not fun. Well.
Alert. Subarctic alignment initiated.
Subarctic it is. Granted, the announcements do... Now that... Once the alignments are done, there won't be as many announcements, but... I don't know. Maybe, like... I'm sort of thinking that maybe it just have a HUD text on the screen. Like how it says in the chat, but a separate thing. Resort is right there, so it is safe to say that Joe was indeed the one aligning here. But what was I gonna say? I don't know. I keep forgetting. One thing hasn't changed at all. My memory is terrible. Even at the work, like, I can only in the a la carte where you order from the table, and the waiter comes to take your orders from the table and brings you the food and all that. I can serve 4 tables before I start having issues with my memory, basically remembering to do all that jazz. I can still manage with 5 tables, I guess, but 4 is sort of my limit. I like to say that I'm astonishing customer server, but I'm a terrible worker, if that makes any sense. Like, the customer service I provide is freaking amazing, but in terms of actually being a, how would I say, decent worker in general is kinda lackluster.
Alert. Mountains. Drop crate. ETA 60
Let's
seconds.
see, mountains. I'm on the wrong side of the map. And but once I get 4 or more tables, once I start getting like 5 or more 5 tables or more, that whole the quality of the customer service from me just drops like a hammer on the water. So yeah, I don't know, man. Sorry about the coughs. It's been a while since I have actually talked all the time on live stream, so I sort of have to get used to it again. Or something along those lines. I don't freaking know.
Attention. Supply drop en route to jungle. ETA 5 minutes.
Why was I hitting mountains? I guess a supply drop. But yeah. Some stuff never changes. It's dark and the whole thing is on the other side of the map. Lucky for us that it's gonna turn into a day, but still. And the thing is that, yes, oh wait, I was looking at the wrong thing. Well, still on the other side of the map. I was wondering that, wait a second, the maps aren't 600 meters wide. That can't be right, but yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. Which is a surprise to no one who has ever watched my live streams. Oh yeah, that feels good. Oh, so good. This game is so easy when it comes to shooting. In a way, it really feels satisfying to shoot in this game. Let's see. I think the whole recoil recovery is giving way too much of a handicap for the player. Okay. Whoever it was has taken the box and probably head over to jungle. As I recall, the next crate will be there. Spin just died in hell. On the opposite side. So no thank you. Alright, the stick is up. Come out where you are. Damn it. The fucking backwards jump thingy. The quality of life improvements this game needs. It feels good to jump around and run around in Interstellar Marines. It's been a while. It feels like a solid game, but there's just a few little things that really need some tender love and care. Wait, they were still in resort? Doesn't... Oh, right there.
Jungle. Drop crate. ETA 60 seconds.
They were heading to mountains. Oh, they were coming from mountains. Seems like they recovered the points. Right, well, where is the crate? Let's start with that. I'm right on it. Great! That means I don't have to wait for stuff. I mean, just because I can full auto doesn't mean that my aim is still not shit, which it absolutely is. Let's see, the other mountain's door. Damn it! It's beneath the mountain. Well, there is a path over here that Mac is a part of a team, as far as I'm aware of. Yep. The question is, where is Giggles? Answer Maud and Recurvement. They are 4-man team. I'll be taking this. Well, there's a Rico, man. Surprised there was no reaction on my initial fire. Now, let's head towards that resort.
Weapons alignment initiated.
They were probably the ones in the mountains who took the crate. I take a wild guess Joe is trying to get some points out of the whatchamacallit, yeah, the docking bay. That's how good my memory is. I can't even remember the maps anymore. So, I think our fellows with 6,000 points or 12, okay. We're inside. Oh, look, it's dark. Inside that thing. Although, since Joe managed to pick him off, they might have a changed location.
Alert. Wetlands. Drop crate. ETA 60 seconds.
Oh, that's a CTR. I almost shot it, thinking it was a player. Oh boy, you can't open this door safely at all. Mac just died on that side. To what? A CTR. Okay then, no one's here. That poor CTR bastard. I'll just cover my ass. Okay.
Power to docking bay subsystems has been restored.
Okay, someone's here. Maybe wicked. It was Joe. And I freaking double tapped the freaking button. Alright. That was stupid of me. But he's loving his way all the way to the bank. Well, now I can go check out for those points in the ops. Okay, that one I think just spawned on me. Because there was no one on the other side. Well, so much for them, boys. Let's see, where's the closest pad? Right there. Yep, 180, 360 no scope. You filthy sombrero. Well, who knows, maybe they are still in here.
Alert. Resort. Drop crate. ETA 60 seconds.
Okay. Ah, Wicked was in the docking bay. 6K? Well, tempting. Looks like our FBW friend. Well, I would never mind. French who like to close the doors behind him. Oh, it's somewhere around here. About 200 meters that way. I bet Joe has a good vantage point somewhere. There we go. Took only what, 50,000 shots. Remember when I was saying something about the good aim? So tasty. Oh. Nice try, Joe. Good thing I decided to be a bit more lower than usual. Although, it was mostly an accident. Let's see. I don't know, maybe I'd go for the 6,000 points in the, well, people are dying in the ops. To what? Oh, to Joe. And it looks like Joe is... Well, a whole bunch of people are in ops, and thus shall I, if I only wasn't going the wrong way. Hold on to your butts. Son of a bitch. Ah, didn't even hear the shot. Like, I knew someone died nearby. But there was, like, no indication whatsoever. Gonna be quick if I want to catch Joe, although he's long gone by now. Took way too long to get around this rock. He's not gonna stick around with 18,000 points. He'd be a madman. Oh. The one time the pathing actually worked down there for the CTR. Oh boy. Luna is on the other side. Will not tempt the CTRs. Nope, too late. Okay, jump. He died in ops, but to whom? A CTR. 15 minutes? Tasty. Alright, Joey boy. Where ye be? Gotta love the fucking darkness. I hate it. Is that ammo? Yes, it is. All right, Joe. Where are you? There's a crate hidden behind there. That's interesting. Well, there's a lot of action going on. The ops. Who knows, maybe Joe went to safety mode. $6,000 points in jungle to a CTR. Well, remember when I said things die when you shoot at them? Okay. Oh, now they want to move. So, judging from the spin points, he is in the jungle. Sub up. Okay, we got campers in the bottom. That's the four-man team.
Alert. Drop crate. ETA 60 seconds.
Oh. I'll go deal with them once I deal with this. Unless he died in midair, at which point, well, tough luck getting them boins. Spin just died in Luna. Closest pad would be up there. I just came from Luna door too. Well, ain't gonna stop me. Ah, but we have the campers to deal with. And hopefully not the floor. Okay. Maybe that was a Joey. That was Rico, man. It looks like Spin has recovered his points, but I'm on the case. On the complete wrong side of the map. I mean, I was getting close to him. He got shot by what? He just died. That's all. Okay. Oh, somebody picked up his points. It was Joe. Maybe Joe is heading for jungle. Well, jungle's gonna be my best bet for now. Okay, the door was making a sound, see? If I was a Joe, I'd probably move the maps as fast as I can and head to sub-Arctic.
Alert. Subarctic. Drop crate. ETA 60 seconds.
Well then, that's quite a coincidence. Don't know if that was a CTR or a player, but I shall investigate. I think now Joey definitely will take it safe. Because there's only, what, 5 minutes left. And he's got 30k points. No reason to risky bisky. Let's see, Viggy is part of the format team also.
Sync system disabled.
And there we go. Let's see. Closest pad is over there. I'm at the wrong wetlands door. That's a shame. Subarctic. They really want to get out of there. Who keeps killing them? I have no idea. Let's consult the Biggie has been revived. Doesn't really say. A spin. Okay. Now the question is where to now. They'll probably come for the points. Would be nice to know where from. There's about less than a minute left. Wait.
Sync system disabled.
Okay. Well, that just happened. So much for those points. Nobody will be getting them. But, you know, that's Hell Week for you. I mean, scavenge.
Alert. Lunar. Drop crate. ETA 60 seconds.
You stop for 1 second to look at the map and the CTR comes around with no audio whatsoever. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Wargames Tutorial Thursday. I've been your host, your favorite Finn, and we'll perhaps see you again next week. Until next time, guys, see ya.
Congratulations, candidate. Combat points are saved to your records.